Good evening, this is Emily Berry presenting my e-portfolio to you from my CRED portfolio for my Capstone 265 at Bryan Stratton College for my Associates of Accounting degree that I am completing. As you can see, I have my educational background with my associates, and I have a few personal goals and professional, and I'm going to get right to the outcomes that we were able to obtain through gaining this associate's degree. Participate in social, academic, professional communities for individual growth to function as a citizens of a multicultural world. I was able to do that in Sociology 225, Career Development 2 Theory and Practice, while learning to enhance employment documents and complete steps for employment. We are able to reflect on verbal and nonverbal feedback to formulate professional responses and activities to be social, academic, and professional communities. And within them, the next outcome is follow established methods of inquiry and mathematical reasoning to form conclusions and make decisions. That was done in my Macro 195 econ class. We were able to estimate the effects of supply and demand theory on market forces and government policies, able to evaluate the theories and policies to read and develop data sets. The next outcome was employing strategies for reflection on learning and practice in order to adjust learning processes for continual improvement. This was done in my Sociology 115 Career Development Theory and Practice. We were able to assemble and update exhibits to an e-portfolio to archive, develop knowledge, skills, and behavior linked to program outcomes by synthesizing the workplace's readiness assessment results to create career development plans and support employment opportunities. The next outcome is transfer knowledge, skills, and behaviors acquired through formal and informal learning and life experiences to new situations. This was done in my Sociology 225 Career Development 2 Theory and Practice class again, enhancing employment documents, completing steps for employment, reflect upon verbal and nonverbal feedback to formulate professional responses and activities. The next outcome is utilize appropriate current technology and resources to locate and evaluate information needed to accomplish a goal, and then communicate findings in visual, written, and/or oral formats. That was completed in my Accounting 210 Computerized Accounting class. We were able to develop statements through our QuickBooks accounting software, and we were able to evaluate those statement and reports and give a clear documentation of the financials. The next outcome is differentiate between ethical and unethical decisions. That was done in my Sociology Career Development 1 class as well. While developing our career development plans and supporting employment opportunities, we were able to differentiate between ethical and unethical decisions and opportunities through that portfolio project. Select and utilize appropriate technology to complete accounting functions. I did this through my Accounting 210 class again, computerized accounting system. We were able to create and maintain a full set of electronic accounting records, including general ledgers, accounts payable, accounts receivable, inventory, valuation, payroll, fixed assets, while using QuickBooks accounting software. The next one is analyze and interpret financial information to assist users in management decision-making process. This was done in my Accounting 220 Financial Analysis course. We were able to appraise financial statements to determine the financial strength and weaknesses of a business using ratio analysis and presenting recommendations to peers. We were able to evaluate decision-making. Develop accounting reports for internal and external users. I did that through my Accounting 210 course. Portfolio project, we were able to create and accurately maintain a full set of electronic accounting records that consisted of all accounts that were in the system, whether it was assets, equity, or liabilities. And the last outcome that we'll be covering is interrupt and apply generally accepted accounting principles, GAAP for short, to analyze record record and report financial information. This was done in my accounting 130 income tax accounting. While many outcomes we learned about were surrounded by tax information, we learned about how to evaluate reports and financial information to be able to give a report, prepare documents while abiding by the GAAP. All of these portfolio projects and courses that I was in, we were able to meet many outcomes throughout this degree plan. These courses were intense sometimes, but I do feel like it became easy to me once we got into the material, and it made me a stronger, not only student, but also an employee. At my current career, we do a lot with accounting. It's not constant accounting, but being able to look and apply that knowledge onto reconciling statements simply is a huge benefit to me. I will say my accounting 210 computerized accounting system was probably my most beneficial class because I was able to use the software, and I'm a visual and hands-on learner, so this course was probably my best outcome. I really love this MyCred portfolio because I will be able to use it to send to employers so I can express to them in my future accounting career of exactly the outcomes I was able to complete in the projects that I was able to complete it in. So I really appreciate Brian and Stratton for this opportunity on my Science Associates of Accounting degree, and I want to thank my CAPS265 265 instructor for all the advice and structure that you gave me. Thank you.